Hey everybody, Derek here with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina. Do the one cast for you today. It is Monday, May 18th, about 2:30 in the afternoon, and they are running just about a unit right now. We're going to bump it up to about a unit and a half at 3, and then after a few hours they'll go back down to their half unit they've been running pretty consistently. So you can see I'm right next to Fall Creek. There's lots of wind. I thought I'd just try to drag something on the bottom here, so I'm just going to drift the pink power worm. I put it on one of our drift rigs. We have these in the shop if you need any. So I just threaded it right on there. We're just going to fish right down the middle. There's a lot of moss out here right now, so we may get a lot of stuff on the hook, but don't know until we try it. So it's not terrible, it's just I can see some moss. Get out here in the middle just a little bit. I already have a bunch of moss on it. Oh, let me turn the camera on the wrong side. Trying to let this tick on the bottom. You don't want it to hang up too much. You're getting snagged a lot, just get rid of a little bit of weight. I'm afraid I'm already got a bunch of moss on here, but I gotta check it. Not really sure what to expect here. It's not too bad at all. Should have left it. Nothing on the first cast. Gonna throw it under a float, but this wind is pretty tough. There's a fish. Pretty guy. All right, me and Rob fished last night and caught several. There's some really pretty fish in the lake right now. We were using jigs under a float mainly, but see all those pretty spots. There he goes. All right. You can see I didn't change the hook or anything. It's just on one of our drift rigs we have in the shop. So not positive. I think they're 8s or 10s. Oop. Most of me and Rob's fish yesterday evening came off of jigs, like I said, but we were throwing sculpin and, well, there's another one. Black was okay, but the sculpin colors were definitely better. This one's not quite as big, little guy. Rob was doing a little better on the float than me, so I switched to just throwing a jig, and did pretty well. I had like a 1/16 ounce. He's a little bitty guy. Oh man. All right, brother. I know you're not happy, but let's get the hook out. There it goes. Well, it's working pretty good. Tore up my worm a little bit. Help. Alright, there's two. These are the bait holder hooks. We have the bait holder and the circle hooks on these drift rigs. I haven't tried this with a circle hook, but not sure how that worm would fit on there very well. It is windy. Kind of fun to do something different. I haven't drifted anything in a while. Kind of have to use the trolling motor to slow me down a bit. This wind is pushing straight down on me. There's Cody's Pets. Oh, bottom. He's got a new boat. It's pretty nice. His brother Derek is guiding down here. Saw him today. He's a real nice guy. If you see him, say hey. Not that Cody's not. He's pretty cool too. But oh, thought I felt one. Surprised there's not more boats up this way right now. Did catch one brown trout last night, real pretty one, but nothing big. He was probably 14 or 15 inches. Had the dark black spots on him though, pretty fish. Come on. You have to get out in the middle a little bit here. Getting some pretty slow water on this edge. See if we got any moss on here. It's coming off my hook a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit off just to. Doesn't taste very good. Tastes like trout. All right. Probably shouldn't put that in my mouth right after I catch a fish on it, huh? Gonna thread that back on there. We're gonna go out to the middle. You guys didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's one cast. Darren tried a new color of trout mania. It's kind of a yellow color, but did catch some fish on it. But towards the end of the video, he had a nice one on it. Took his drag and started screaming and ended up breaking it off. But always a little sad, but it's nice to know you had a chance at one. Oop, come on, buddy. I don't drift a whole lot, so it's hard, or bottom bounce stuff. But it's hard to tell if it's a bite or not sometimes. I do like throwing it under a float better. You can actually see your bite. But the way the wind was and stuff today, I just want to try something different. The maintenance guy's been working on the pools and stuff. I don't want to say this wrong. I think the main pool is maybe open already, but don't get upset at me if it's not. But there's water in it, that's for sure. I just haven't talked to him yet. Definitely getting into a little bit of moss here. Yep. Not gonna catch many fish with moss all over that. Nice to get one more, but sure some night crawlers would be good after the rain. Come on, fish. Still bouncing pretty good. All right. A lot of moss on my weight there. Let's see how long we've been fishing. All right, I got some orange trout magnet worms. We're just gonna change the color for the fun of it, see what happens. If I can find them. There they are. Not sure the exact color of this, fluorescent orange. Not even sure how these ended up in my bag, to be honest with you. Maybe they'll like something that looks a little different. I didn't thread that on very good. Trying to keep it straight so it'll swim good. There we go. Oh, caught myself. All right. I have never drifted one of these like this. Fish for another 5 or 10 minutes maybe. Guys put some braid on their drift rigs, you can see the line a lot easier. I cannot see this thing very good at all. Oh, that was not a fish, I don't. go try the middle a little bit more, a little bit deeper. One last drift here. Definitely got some moss on my worm. There's some boat traffic. The trolling motor's dead. Must have not been plugged in. That was not a great cast for what I was trying to do here. And there's a stump. I'm sure Steve knows exactly what I just broke my line off on. Alright, what else we got in here? I'm going to try this jig just for a few minutes. As windy as it is, I don't have much hope, but this is the one I was throwing last night. Did pretty well. The sculpin and ginger with a brown head. All right, one more cast. Alright, it's kind of hard to jig fish right now. There's a lot of moss out there, but it'll clear out. Just give it a little time. So it's fun to try something a little different. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.